Right now, your business logins could be sitting in a hacker's database for sale. That sounds dramatic, but it's real. Huge breaches over the last decade created a goldmine of stolen credentials. Think Equifax, Yahoo, LinkedIn, and hundreds more that expose data from millions of people. Those records didn't vanish. They're organized, reused, and sold. Most small business owners think they're safe if their own systems weren't breached. They assume that because no one aimed at their company, their accounts are fine. That belief is costing small businesses money every day. Hackers don't need to target you to break in. They use what's already stolen. Here's how it works. Criminals take usernames and passwords from unrelated breaches and try them on your business accounts. It's called credential stuffing. It's not theory. It's the day-to-day playbook against small businesses. If you reuse passwords, you're opening the door without realizing it. I'm Kevin, CEO of Sentree Systems. For over 25 years, we've helped small businesses stay protected from cyber risks. Today, I'll show you why password reuse makes every business vulnerable to account takeover attacks, and why this threat is more serious than most owners realize. The fix starts with understanding how the criminals operate. When Equifax was breached in 2017, 147 million records were exposed. Yahoo later revealed all 3 billion accounts were compromised. Those credentials didn't fade away. They were bundled, cleaned, and added to massive criminal databases. Each new breach feeds the pile. The result? Billions of username password pairs ready to test. This isn't chaotic. It's a business. Crews maintain and update these databases like inventory. They remove dead logins, add fresh ones, and tag sets by value. Some focus on finance, some on email, others on retail or payroll. The goal is speed and scale. Find active accounts, then move money or data before anyone notices. Attackers don't type passwords by hand. They run automated bots that test stolen logins across thousands of sites at once. They test against banking sites, business software, email providers, vendor portals, and anything with a login. They rotate IP addresses, mimic browsers, and blend in with normal traffic. To your systems, it looks like a regular user signing in from a different place. Bots run non-stop. They aren't guessing. They're using real passwords people used elsewhere. If your password shows up in one breach and you reused it, that's a direct path into your business accounts. Password reuse is the critical weakness that connects personal breaches to business risk. Most people reuse the same password or tiny variations. Maybe the Netflix password matches your business banking. Maybe an old forum password matches your accounting software. If even one reused password leaks, it can unlock several doors at once. Here's a common scenario. Jane owns a small marketing agency. 5 years ago, she made an account on a photography site using an email and a favorite password. That site was breached 2 years later. She never heard about it. Last month, criminals ran those old credentials through their tools. Jane still used the same password for her business bank. Within minutes, they got in and transferred $15,000. Jane wasn't targeted. No one researched her. The criminals simply recycled stolen credentials from an unrelated breach. They let automation do the work, then cashed out. That's typical. Small businesses are prime targets, valuable accounts, lighter defenses, and less monitoring. Attackers see easy wins with real financial payoff. Large companies have security teams, multi-factor on everything, and strong monitoring. Small businesses often don't. Yet they store money and data, banking, payroll, vendor payments, customer records. Criminals know this gap. They push credential stuffing because it's cheap, fast, and effective. If 10 attempts fail and one works, they profit. The scale is huge. Security researchers see millions of automated login attempts daily across thousands of sites. Some attacks spike during holidays or payroll cycles. The bots never sleep. They hunt for any reused password that still works. If they find one, they escalate. Email rules, payment redirects, and new users to keep access. There are marketplaces for this. On the dark web, stolen credentials are traded like goods. Access to a business account can cost $5 to $50 depending on value. Buyers get logins, browser fingerprints, even cookies. Your business email, banking, vendor portals, everything is for sale, packaged and rated by success rates. Credential crime is an assembly line. One group steals and aggregates data. Another validates which logins still work. Another specializes in account takeover and moving money. Each group takes a cut. This industrial model generates billions in revenue every year. It's organized, fast, and focused on the easiest path in. Here's the mistake most owners make. They underestimate the damage from a single account takeover. The average incident costs small businesses more than $4,000 up front. That number doesn't include time, stress, or long-term losses. For many, a surprise hit like that strains cash flow and delays payroll or bills. The harm rarely stops at the first theft. Once inside, attackers pivot. They get into payroll, redirect vendor payments, make fraudulent purchases, or file fake tax returns. They add email forwarding rules and create new admin users. They change recovery options so you can't lock them out. By the time you notice, the damage is wide. Money isn't the only risk. Data theft follows quickly. Customer information, financial records, employee details, contracts, and trade secrets can be copied in minutes. That data can be sold, leaked, or used for more fraud. A breach linked to reused passwords can haunt your business for years. Every client call becomes a trust conversation. Customers trusted you with their data. Now it's exposed because a password was reused on a random site. You'll have to explain what happened and how you'll make it right. Partners may hesitate to share information. Prospects will find breach news when they search your name. Reputation takes years to rebuild and seconds to lose. Be honest, have you ever reused a password between personal and business accounts? Most people have. That's why this works so well for criminals. One weak choice made years ago can unlock today's banking, payroll, and client systems. The good news, you can break this pattern with a few smart habits. Legal risk adds pressure. Depending on your industry and location, you may have to notify customers within a set time. You could face lawsuits. If you process credit cards, you might be liable for fraud losses and fines. Insurance carriers now ask tough questions about password policies and multi-factor. Weak answers raise your premiums. Business disruption is costly. After an account takeover, you'll spend days changing passwords, talking to banks, reversing charges, checking logs, and rebuilding trust. While you do that, you're not running the business. Projects slip, customers wait, and your team is anxious. Prevention is cheaper than recovery. Every single time, traditional tools like firewalls and antivirus won't stop credential stuffing. The attacker isn't breaking in. They're logging in with the right username and password. To your systems, they look like you. That's why password hygiene and multi-factor matter so much. They turn stolen credentials into useless junk. The key takeaway: credential stuffing is a silent, devastating threat no small business can ignore. In the next video, I'll show you one simple, free step you can take today to lock out hackers, even if they have your password. Don't miss it.